Welcome in, this is NSC Undead. We are back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Sorry, I've been a little absent for the last few days. Had some personal issues going on, and then on top of that, my computer started messing up, so hopefully it's okay. Hasn't been messing up for the last couple of days, but yeah, it was kind of throwing some weird error codes at me, but I think we are okay for now. But we are gonna get back into this and get some videos going and get back to streaming hopefully consistently for you guys. But we're here to do a Knave of Hearts showcase. I did go for him, and this is just the first build I have him in. I'm gonna change this build soon because I ended up getting all of the Alice champions, and I'm gonna do a showcase on all of that with teams that are just Alice champions for everywhere in the game. It's gonna be kind of a fun one. But this is his temporary build for now. Just made him super tanky. He's kind of slow, but not too bad, and then just a little bit of accuracy. But I'm gonna rechange this for sure. He's in bolster, so he puts up a big shield. But this will at least show you where he's still good in other areas of the game. I will be doing a different video for Hydra because I got no keys, and this is gonna be on a different thing. But furthermore, we will dive right in. So a few areas I think he's gonna be pretty good at. I think the main area that I think he actually could be pretty good, if you don't have like Emic, I think he's really good for Shogun. Okay, so this is the random team I put together for it, and it just works really good. I got a better team than this that I run, but this is still a super fast team, super consistent. He'll keep everybody alive and taunt the boss to not spread the enfeeble. So let's watch how this plays out. So that first enfeeble goes to the enfeeble target, takes a little bit of damage. Then this damage, right? And then he will taunt. Oh, if Newt stops getting a bunch of extra turns. So he taunts, so now they can't spread it. And then she will do that, and then finishes it right up. And he can help definitely keep people alive too. He has a really good skill kit for keeping people alive. Which, speaking of, we forgot to go through that skill kit, so let's do that real quick. So we got an A1, attack one enemy 2 times with a provoke, goes up to 50% chance, and also heals the lowest allies HP by 3%, and I think that's per hit. So yeah, each hit also. So that's a 6% heal every time. Not bad. On an A1 with getting provoke, it's actually pretty good. Not like top tier, but not bad. Then we got the unkillable taunt, continuous heal, and stealing 2 random buffs from each target. This is a pretty cool skill. I think this skill is going to be pretty good in Hydra, even though taunt doesn't work anymore. It still is going to be pretty good, and he could still be a good mischief target. But you're going to have to build him with resistance at that point, and then you're going to have to build him with accuracy for this. But, you know, it might be a tough build, but I think it actually could be useful. And then this one, you can't do the swapping HP with bosses, obviously. Heal reduction really doesn't matter, but it could be good for Amius. So if you can use him on Amius, he'll still get the heal reduction. You can't swap HP, but you could get the heal reduction. That can't be messed with at all. And then you could still heal up your entire team and give you increased defense. So either way, this is still a pretty good skill, I think. Really good for Amius. I think he'll be good there. And I think just going to be good in general for the healing, because equalizing HP actually could be a massive heal. And then increased defense on top of it. The passive, at the start of the champion turn, fully restores his max HP. Destroyed max HP, I mean. I don't think that's going to come into play too much. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. I am curious on this. Destroying the attacker's max HP by 20% of the damage received, up to 50%. That could get interesting. That might be good for a Doom Tower boss, which we'll check out. And yeah, we'll just have to see how that plays out. And then a 30% HP in all battles, so not a terrible aura at all. Not great, not bad. I didn't do masteries yet on him. He is booked up, but one book. And yeah, let's see what we could do with him again. So we showed you Shogun. Think he is good for that. Other dungeons, I don't think he's going to be crazy for. He can heal you, but he's not going to bring a lot more to the table there. He can remove buffs in this dungeon, but yeah, I don't think he's going to be crazy for any other dungeons, per se. We are going to do Hydra Showcase with him in a later date and in a different video, so keep an eye out for that, guys. I think it's actually going to be decent there. I got one cooking up on that. Chimera, not really needed. I mean, if you need to stay alive, he might be useful. He could still give you increased defense. He could still equalize HP. He still heals on his A1, so he could... Anywhere you need to stay alive, he probably will do decent at. So keep that in mind. Arena, I actually don't think he's terrible here because I want to find, like right here. So we got a Georgid, right? And we'll just go ahead and do that. That's fine. So let's take out Crixia, right? And I know this team's super overpowered here, but we're going to show you just a taste of what he could do in Arena. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be the best Arena champion, but he's not bad for, especially these single target champions like Georgid. Because what we'll do here is, we'll just do this. Sure. Can't do anything there. We will not kill everybody yet, but watch this here. So this taunt and unkillable is actually going to be pretty good for like Georgids and stuff. Because if it wants to work. Oh. Why do we have to click? Oh, stealing 2 random buffs. Let's see if it's still... he doesn't have much accuracy, but he did steal 2 buffs. So now, as long as Georgid... Does Georgid go through unkillable? He might go through unkillable. We'll see. But now, we should be able to see if he does go through unkillable. So it doesn't really work with Georgid per se, but Siegfried I have seen it work pretty well with. And it's an interesting thing because then he'll smack him, and then we are good to go, you know? Like we don't have any issues after that because we made him use his big move on somebody you couldn't kill, and he doesn't do the surplus damage then. Too bad there isn't a Siegfried around right now. But I think he could be interesting for that too. Ooh, do we have a Siegfried in here? No, we don't. Could be good for Mortus as well, actually. Could be really good for Mortus. Even though... Let's see here. Live Arena. Where does it show? Because isn't green good into red? And that's what he is. So I think he's a weak affinity to Mortu, but he can do the unkillable. So, speaking of, most people aren't anymore. But if you're stuck on Nightmare Campaign on the last one, he could be really good for that too. He could help you cheese through it, keep your guys alive, and then put up unkillable taunt where Mortu has to hit into him. Even though he's weak affinity, you won't be able to kill him, but he's unkillable. And then you can equalize HP and just keep going. So if you don't have any other options, he could be a good option to help you get through your campaign. Outside of that, we do have Doom Tower, and we do have Scarab, which we don't have any keys. But he will, I think, be good for this. And we'll try him out here in 18 minutes. It'll be just a couple minutes for you guys because I'll cut that out. But we're going to come back to that, and we will put that in this video, trying him out there. And then, too bad we won't be able to do Hydra yet. That's fine. I do want to do a different video for that anyways. But I think that's all the good spots. He will be good in Faction Wars too, because he is he's an undead. So let's see if we have a lot of good options here. I mean, Necrit obviously is good, but there's really not a lot of options to keep you alive in here. I mean, Sify obviously if you have her. But he might be one of the better options to heal up your team and keep everybody alive. Got a Gore Grab, which is easy to get. It's not bad. Some decent epics. Bogoth could be alright. But he's a good option to help you get through your Undead Horde Faction Wars as well. So I'm gonna pause and I will be back with a Scarab team and see how well he does there, and we will wrap up the video after that. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, we are back. So I'm just gonna put Knaive in here because the biggest thing with Knaive for this is how well this destroys his max HP, I think. He can help keep you alive and stuff, but if you're making this boss take a bunch of turns and stuff, it can get bad pretty quickly. I just want to see how effective his max HP destroying it actually is. So we're just going to get him to the boss and see what he can do. He might be able to solo this boss. But I'm not sure. We'll see how this does. So we are just going to get him there. And we'll let everybody do their thing here. Okay, so I might destroy some here. Yeah, see, we do, which is fine. We don't have resistance built, so we're just gonna, do whatever here. So, didn't look like it did much of anything there. We'll break that, that's fine. We're not doing much. I mean, he's staying alive just fine. So that's not a problem. There we go. Okay. That's breaking quite a bit. I mean, the cat's breaking a bunch too, but he's chunking away at that still. Interesting. I mean, he's not surviving enough, I don't think. I think right now you're gonna die, but very interesting how much he actually was breaking that. I wonder what build, I mean, probably just a high resist build, right? Or not letting him counterattack, so like just maybe putting on a ring to give him a shield so he's not getting attacked as much. So you could do like a blood shield, maybe. See what this hits. Don't need all that attack, but let's just do this for right now. I just want to test this here. Knaive. And then just throw the cat back in there for fun. Because my cat's awesome. Show him everywhere. Whack. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's just go let it do whatever. So he took taunt, which is fine. Taunt doesn't matter. But boom, boom. Just shattered a bunch of his. It's actually doing a lot of destroying max HP, guys. And I mean, obviously, if you build him with resistance, I think it's even better, right? Does it through block damage, too. That's good to know. I don't know why we got a counterattack there. Interesting, though. Interesting mechanic, and I think it's actually doing pretty good. I wonder what we could do. I mean, I think we just need to build him with resistance and leave a blood shield ring on him. And he could keep breaking that. And then, obviously, if you put a whole team together, it's not, I mean, it's a lot better. So, let's see here. Let's actually do Knaive. And then we don't need the cat per se. We could do Rhodos because I think he has Blood Shield on him, and Stagnite. And let's just see what that does. I think his destroying max HP is actually worth it though, for people that don't have a lot of options. And then Taunt's also nice to help you just get through waves and stuff. So that's also another plus. But I want to just see if, because I think they should be able to do fairly well. Like, it might be an intensive build to get him to solo, but he probably could solo something like this, which is pretty neat. Yes. Let's kill him first. Slow through the waves. Cat was all the wave clear. Okay, let's see how this does. Okay, that's fine. We slowed him down. Why are we getting was that not a counterattack? Okay, maybe it wasn't. But look at that breaking it, guys. I mean, a lot. That's not Rhodos doing that right now. That was. Everybody's staying healed up pretty well. Look at that damage. And it looks like, because it doesn't keep breaking, it could go all the way to 50% anyways, but it looks like this will well break way before this gets to 50%, which is a good thing because that means you won't ever have to worry about not breaking through all the way. Now Rhodos is knocking off some himself for sure, but I mean, this isn't like the craziest team out there, and did it with ease. Not even that long. I mean, a little bit of length on it, but he could always add more champions to make this work even more. It's pretty good, guys, actually. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be here. That's very crazy, and there's probably little ways you could just use him in like another healer or something, and they could just go through it, and you could probably like kill him with brimstone and stuff. That's cool. That's actually better than I thought it was going to be. And that was on, what is this, floor 60? We're about to get it again probably. So he's going to be doing it on the higher floors of hard. I think he could be good there, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. But that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.